The blue whale, Balaenoptera musculus, is the largest animal to have ever lived on Earth, growing up to 100 feet, 30 meters, in length and weighing as much as 200 tons. Despite their massive size, blue whales are fascinating creatures with a unique lifestyle that has evolved over millions of years to help them thrive in the world's oceans. In this essay, we will explore various aspects of the blue whale's life, including its feeding habits, migration patterns, social behavior, and reproductive cycle. Feeding habits. The blue whale's diet primarily consists of small marine creatures called krill. These tiny shrimp-like animals are rich in protein and can be found in large swarms in the cold waters of the world's oceans. Blue whales have a specialized feeding technique called lunge feeding, which involves lunging toward a dense concentration of krill with their mouths wide open. They can take in up to 5,000 gallons, 19,000 liters, of water and krill at a time. Once the mouth is closed, the water is expelled through their baleen plates, which trap the krill inside for the whale to swallow. Despite their enormous size, blue whales are efficient foragers, often diving to depths of 500 meters or more to access krill in deeper parts of the ocean. They can consume up to 4 tons, 3.6 metric tons, of krill in a single day during peak feeding seasons. Migration patterns. Blue whales are migratory animals, often traveling long distances between their feeding grounds in the polar regions and their breeding grounds in warmer tropical or subtropical waters. Their migration is largely driven by the availability of food and the need to reproduce. During the summer months, blue whales venture into cold, nutrient-rich waters near the poles, where krill are abundant. As the temperatures drop, they head toward warmer waters to give birth, typically in the winter. The migration of blue whales can cover thousands of miles, with some populations traveling from the Arctic to the Antarctic and vice versa. This long journey is a significant aspect of their lifestyle, as it allows them to access the best feeding grounds and maximize their energy intake before the breeding season begins. Social behavior. Unlike some other whale species, blue whales are generally solitary creatures. However, they do sometimes form loose groups, especially during feeding times when large numbers of whales may congregate around krill swarms. These groups are usually temporary and disband once the food source is exhausted. Blue whales communicate with each other through low-frequency sounds, which can travel long distances across the ocean. These vocalizations are believed to play a role in navigation, mating, and possibly in coordinating feeding activities. Despite their large size, blue whales do not exhibit complex social structures like some other whale species, such as orcas. They tend to be more solitary and are often seen alone or with just a few companions. Reproductive cycle. Blue whales have a slow reproductive rate. Female blue whales reach sexual maturity around 5 to 10 years of age, and once mature, they give birth to a single calf after a gestation period of about 10 to 12 months. Calves are born in warm, tropical waters, where they are protected from the harsh conditions of colder seas. A newborn blue whale is already massive, measuring around 20 to 25 feet, 6 to 7.6 meters, in length and weighing about 3 tons, 2.7 metric tons. Blue whale calves are nursed for about 6 to 7 months, during which time they consume large quantities of nutrient-rich milk. The mother's milk is highly caloric, allowing the calf to gain up to 200 pounds, 90 kilograms, per day. After weaning, the calf remains with the mother for several months before becoming more independent. Conservation status. Unfortunately, Blue whales are currently listed as endangered due to past overhunting during the 20th century. Commercial whaling decimated their population, with an estimated 300,000 blue whales killed during the height of whaling. Though whaling has largely ceased, blue whale populations are still recovering, and the species faces threats from ship strikes, entanglement in fishing gear, and habitat degradation. Conservation efforts have been put in place to protect blue whales, including the establishment of marine protected areas, regulations on shipping lanes to prevent collisions, and efforts to reduce ocean noise pollution. Despite these efforts, the recovery of the species remains slow. Conclusion: the blue whale's lifestyle is one of remarkable adaptation to the ocean environment. With their enormous size, specialized feeding techniques, long migrations, and slow reproductive cycles, blue whales continue to fascinate scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. While their population is recovering, ongoing conservation efforts remain crucial to ensuring that these magnificent creatures continue to thrive in our oceans for generations to come.